If you're a YouTuber and you're not getting any recognition, it could be because of one of these 5 things you're not doing. Again, these are just things that I personally believe are like the 5 most important things, not including story. Obviously story comes first. 5 of these, I'm going to list them all. If you want a more detailed video, hit me up. So the first one is focus. Focus is really important. I do it the amount of times I've looked over footage and the background is more in focus than I am. It sucks because I can't exactly focus on myself and sitting in front of the camera or whatever, and I don't usually have someone who could sit in the camera for me so I can focus. It is very key to having your body in focus unless you're like showing something behind you. But if your focus isn't 100% on you, then your audience's attention isn't going to be 100% on you. Because the amount of times I've seen the slightest bit of focus more in the background and I'll start looking around there. I could still be listening, but my eyes could do that, and if you want it 100% on you, you're gonna have to focus more. The second one is sound. You'd be amazed at things your camera can pick up that you can't even hear. Like, you would just be talking, you think that's the only thing, and then when you listen over it, you get stuff like that, my dog moving. Even something as simple as a phone going near your camera can create static, and that will just destroy your sound, and the video will just be pointless to put up. So maybe invest in a mic. There are some cheap mics you can get out there, and if you're far away from your camera, having a cheaper mic closer to you could be better than your inbuilt microphone on your camera. Could be better because the camera's far away, echoey and stuff like that. A mic right here was so much better, but just be aware to clap or something at the start of your footage so you can link it up, because that is a pain in the ass. So you've got to have good sound, because good sound can help convey a story. It can do so much better than just a standard inbuilt camera. And when it comes to B-roll, just cinematic shots, having just a recording of a car going past, when you see cars going past in your cinematic shot, just having it at a low audio of a car going past can create that Sam Calder inspired type video, and I love them anyway. So make sure you know what you're doing with your sound. Make sure where you're shooting, like right now, it's echoey. Should have really thought about that before making this video. Even invest in one of them soundproofing things you can put on the walls. They help a lot. So just, if you want your videos to be better, think before you start recording. The next one is about story, and it's about not skipping. If you're vlogging or whatever, do not skip. And what I mean by that is, say I'm saying I'm going to the shop, and I say I'm going to the shop, and then suddenly I just appear in a shop. Unless I've done a cool transition, that's just gonna look unprofessional, rushed, and it looks like you don't give a shit. So just showing something as simple as like a couple of clips of you opening a door, you walk in, and you walking into the shop. That is important, because if you're just walking down the road and suddenly you're in a shop, still you're skipping. And if you're doing it on the way back, do it on the way back. It helps, instead of just, because I hate it. I've done it in my own vlogs where I just say I'm going somewhere and then I'm there, and it's just, you just skipped a huge chunk of the story. Imagine if Lord of the Rings did that when they're saying we're going to the Mordor, then there's suddenly a Mordor, you think, what the fuck? So don't skip, just that tiny little, it could be random, you're just walking down the street, but it's showing you go in there, and that can help your viewers get a kind of feel of your daily life and stuff like that. The fourth one is cinematic shots. What I mean by this is cinematic shots. But if you don't understand what I mean, it's just, again, if you go into the shop, this is even better. This is to the advanced bit of kind of not skipping. It's where you don't have any audio of like yourself speaking. It's just hand shots, like in focus, like this. I'll just quickly give you a show of me going to Marshall's house.
Just come home. I can feel my body turn. Come home.
you kind of get that feel. Having them black bars at the top and bottom are cinematic, so that honestly, I've only just started doing that and it's made it so much better. And this leads on to the last one anyway, what I'm gonna say. It helps so much. Cinematic shots are great if you can do them well. Even if you can't do them well, as long as you're just showing from A to B, I think it just one part of that cinematic shot, as long as it's good, it can just make it so much better. This is, again, cinematic shots, I think, if you're vlogging, are insanely important to that. That's just me personally. Casey Neistat doesn't really do it, but let's say Peter McKinnon, they're just great. From going from just watching a vlog, I love vlogs, but watching them, it's just talking, showing you where you're going while talking, vlogging, stuff like that. Having that cinematic shot can really, especially if it's really good, can just go, wow. So it's kind of like, you're going from just good to like, that is insanely cool, to good again. It's just like in your favourite movie, that one bit that you'll be watching at cinema and you'll be like, that was just insane, and you'll remember that part, and that is what cinematic shots do, I think, anyway. But again, the other people might say different, but these are my personal things that if you did this in a video, if you considered these 5 things and your cinematic shots were good and stuff like that, I would subscribe. I would. That's me personally, and again, I'm not the only person thinking it, other people sub too. The last one, this is probably tied with cinematic shots for me, with a factor of what's more important, color grading. Color grading is used all the time in many different things. Film, a lot of YouTubers do it for cinematic shots, music videos, stuff like that, but some people don't do it. And when I see that someone hasn't done it, it really bugs me. I don't know why, and it will obviously bug some of you guys as well. Casey Neistat can do it because he's good at telling stories, but if you're not good at really telling stories, just add in a LUT. If you don't know what a LUT is, it's pretty much a preset color grade. So someone's created this and uploaded it where you can just get it, put it on your footage, and it's done. You don't have to do anything, you don't have to tweak anything unless you want to. These are helpful. I've only just started getting out of that preset LUTs and actually doing it myself. If you just want a standard one, I'd go with orange and teal. That's really good. That's like, it just kind of brings out the actual human skin colours, stuff like that, and it's awesome. I'd use that LUT. If you don't have a software that can allow you to put presets in, because I know like software I use like Premiere Pro and that is really expensive. I got it for free, but a lot of them do have a lot of softwares that are really cheap. I started creating YouTube videos with Movie Maker, and you can even do it on that. It's really shit though. Even if it's just a saturation thing you can change, as long as you don't go overboard where your skin's looking green and the sky's purple, it's fine. But just consider this. Color grading makes a huge impact with your videos, especially cinematic shots. Trust me, again with the cinematic shots, if you have just black bars over it, it can look good, but if you add a LUT, watch a video on someone adding a LUT to something and you'll understand, well, adding color grade to something, you'll understand why I'm saying this is quite important, because it just makes it look insane, insanely good. It will make your footage that could be alright go to holy shit, that's sick, I've subscribed in a matter of one click of a LUT. It's insane. But again, these were just a brief things. I don't want to waste your time too much, like 5 things in like 40 minutes. But if you want a more detailed video of these, then let me know. I've got so much more, even the littlest things that can make me and other people want to subscribe to your videos. This is benefiting you. If it's not, fair enough. But the next video might. Hit that sub button and comment if you want to see that more detailed video or tips that can make your videos better. And if you do add a LUT and you haven't, or anything like that, anything of this video has benefited you and you've added it to a video, send me the link in the comments and say, at this part I added a cinematic shot and I've never done it before, and stuff like that. I'll even give tutorials on this stuff, but yeah, link me your videos if this has helped you. Anyway guys, please hit that subscribe button, it means a lot to me, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.
Feels like we're on the edge right now.